All right, we're back on this giant rotor. It's another day. We got the forklift fixed. I'm actually gonna try something a little different. One, I got the big old 7-inch grinder with the aluminum copper carbide cutting disc in there. Now, I 100% do not recommend anyone put one of these on a grinder. It's kind of dangerous, but I'm not the brightest, but it cuts faster than anything. It took me a while to get through that with the Sawzall blades, and I just ain't got time to be messing around like that. We got to get this thing cut, split, and pulled out. So I'm gonna actually roll this over far enough to where I can get this one on the top. And I think what I'm gonna do, instead of working on its side like this, I'm gonna chalk the bottom so that that sits up even. Once I get that out and open, I might be able to come in there with a fork and assist in popping that up. Now, this next one is going to be difficult like the first one was, because they are literally underneath this one. There's no way to just pop it straight up, which would have made everything so much easier. Oh man, they're going to be over here grinding wood. Okay. Anyway, that's why I normally don't work out here during the day. There's just so much going on. So we're gonna get this rolled over, get it up on top, get it split, and we're gonna try a couple different methods. We do have the jawl on deck, and then I was also thinking I might just take my big pin bar, jam it in there, and just beat it with my big sledgehammer, just to knock, if I can get the glue loose without pulling all of that stuff out, it's going to save a lot of time and mess, because that one coil, which doesn't even look that big, took up like half the bin. I'm going to have to come in here with the cutter jaw and just get in here and munch this up a little bit so that I can get this to lay down, because we're out of room, man. We're not going to get all this copper in this bin. We certainly ain't going to get all that copper in the bin. But so far we got a nice little chunk going on here. So let me get this thing now that we got a proper forklift situation going on. Put that on a different circuit. All right, now that is absolutely the way to do this. That literally took That was 10 times faster than a Sawzall. I can say that for sure. I gotta get some cutters. I said we got about 80% of the way through. Oh yeah. All right. It's not even long enough. We're gonna try this carbide one. Okay, that worked way faster than what I did the other day. Oh. Look at them big nuggets. Wow, that's super heavy. Dang. Okay. Now, the only problem with doing it that way, I left myself so much less. I don't know if I can get the jaw in there and push off of these. I'm gonna try. Otherwise I gotta whack them. If I don't have to cut them, that would be awesome. Next thing, I gotta knock out these metal things again. I wonder if I could just use the big pry bar. But let me get those out. Let me get all that freed up. And then we'll put the jaw on this thing and see if we can't open it up without having to cut those. Or maybe just cut this one and push off of that. I don't know.
if I'll make it back home. I'm just stuck here in a dream. At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
All right, man, we got this thing looking like a skeleton of its former self. Now, you know you got some big old coils when you got to use the forklift to pick it up and put it in the bin. This thing's a beast, man. I got that out in pretty much one solid chunk. This one, I had to do like the first one. Now, they keep going faster and faster. That first one, it probably took me an hour to get that thing out of there. The second one, maybe 30 minutes, maybe more, I don't know. The last one, it took me longer to sawzall, and I'm an idiot. I should have laid it down on its side like this. I was trying to sawzall straight up and down from like the top, and it was just really awkward. So we're gonna see how long it takes to do this one. I'm gonna shoot this one in real time, but I might fast forward this and edit in, just so we don't have like a 4-hour long video. Okay, it's 2:48 right now. Man, that thing is fertile. Man, that saw is literally like 20 times faster than this stand sawzall. There's literally no comparison. Okay. Oh, look at that big nugget. Whew. All right. All right. This should be the easy part. Oh, man, that's not so easy. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whew. I didn't necessarily need to do that, but it's going to make this part easier. I can't stress enough, man. Having hydraulics is a game changer. Well, there you have it. That's pretty much out. What are we caught up on? Nuggets back here. I ain't got time to play with it yet. Okay, 310. So that took about 20 minutes to recover. Oh, we were getting jammed up on this, whatever that is, fiberglass or plastic. Okay, so about 20 minutes to recover 200 pounds of copper. That's pretty good, man. That's some really good numbers. Now that I kind of know what the deal is with these, obviously next time it'll go a lot quicker getting the first one out. This is my first time doing something like that, you know, with the big bus bar type. I mean, look at this. This is just, my bin is literally, looks like it's pregnant. We're having a copper baby over here. Oh, these are huge nuggets, man. Literally, these are the biggest coils I've ever seen. 200 pounds a piece. Let's weigh this up real quick. See what our total is for now, how close we are. We should be up over 1,000 pounds by now. And I'm gonna call real quick and get a price on number 2 copper. I'll be bringing this stuff down tomorrow. I'm gonna take a break after we weigh this and get it in the building. And then I gotta come back, get all of the aluminum. Actually, I'm so hungry, I don't even know if I can wait that long. I just need to get this copper in the building, go get lunch, and then I'll come back. We might die, we're so hungry over here. All right, we're back at it, man. It gets dark quick around here. And I took an extended break, got some lunch, went to Home Depot. Let me show you this. So I spent almost, actually it was over $100 on Sawzall blades. So I went back there, because I actually liked how this was cutting the copper. And if anyone's been using these to cut copper, there's a couple different ones. But check this out. So I went to go buy another one just because I'm about to start that big stator. And this is a 50 times longer life, right? Diablo Steel Demon, carbide teeth, 12-inch. We want to get that good penetration. But then they had the Diablo Amped, 100 times longer life. Now, I don't know if they're just bullshitting and just painting different lettering on there, but yeah, so I bought these, but then I went to go check and see if they still had this kit right here. 28 pieces for $29, and it comes with a nice little case. I'm pretty sure I still have, I used some of them. I didn't even use anywhere near all of them. I still have a whole nother case unopened, right? It's just such a good deal. These blades are literally, like these ones here are like, I think $3, and these are like $4 or $5 a piece, man. These bigger ones, they're not cheap. So you're getting them for just like $1 something a piece. And then I'm walking down and I seen this. Now this was $20, and I think it comes with 2, 4, 6, 7 blades. This says 5 times life versus carbide. So this would be like 500 times what this one is. I don't know, man. But I looked, this exact blade, this 9-inch, 8 teeth per inch, is $24 just for that blade. So when you buy it like this in the pack, you get it for $19. So you're getting it $5 cheaper, plus you're getting 6 other blades with it. So I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what, man? They're still making money on this. And a lot of times when you buy these blades, they're just loose like that. This is all pack sealed. They must be making these blades for literally pennies, okay? And then they're just gouging us on them. But for the price, I bought 2 packs of these. I have this pack, a whole nother pack, plus all the ones I had before. I literally bought 3 of these in the last month. Now I have enough Sawzall blades probably for the next 2 years. So I'm good with that. Anyway, let's get back to this motor. I just wanted to share that with you because they still have the deals at Home Depot. They might, I don't know how long they're going to have them, but if y'all run Sawzalls, I don't think you can beat that 28 for $29. Anyway, we got the scale on here. Let's just verify that I am still fat. 286.5 pounds? No way. Man, it must be all the holiday cookies and the forklift riding. Or the new boots and the burner. This is when I picked this up at the scrapyard. I paid $31.38 for this. That rotor, we weighed it in 2 pieces. That rotor weighed 3,528 pounds by itself. We did get some little bonus pieces of aluminum out of here. This giant thing. And I do have 2 of these 3 broken fins somewhere. They broke them at the scrapyard. So we got these 2 things. I cleaned up all the little... Now... Oh, there's a little bit of steel in there. Some of them still had the steel wedged in there. I believe that's probably an extrusion. But there's a lot of them that still has the little bolt, because when I beat it, it kind of got wedged over. So we're gonna 18.5 pounds, 2 pounds on the bucket, 19 pounds. Okay, I want to see how this ring weighs by itself. The little ring, which, how I got this off, I cut that, I think I cut it with the Sawzall, right? You know what? Hold on a second. We out here working in the dark, and I got my little light so I can bring you guys all the good stuff. Okay, man, look at that. Woo! So I made that cut, right? Split it, and then I drove a wedge down there, and it just opened it up enough for me to slide it right off. Okay, that's 14.5 or 14 pounds. And then we got this big old thing here. 50 pounds, that's what I'm talking about, man. All right. Let's say 82 pounds. Minus the bucket, so we got 82 pounds cast aluminum. Okay. And I'm just gonna put this to the side real quick. We're gonna go weigh the copper. I have that bin. I tear weighted it. Oh, that's it's heavy. It's heavier than it looks. I'm gonna put this back over here. It's all gonna get loaded in one of them bins. Okay. Let's get the forklift out here. So I have a $3.99 tear. $3.99 was in that bin before I started putting them big coils in there. You know, this whole holiday, I tried to clean the shop. I got the little bay dialed in a little bit. I worked over there for 2 days. And then, maybe it was all the holiday cookies. I really wasn't feeling well for a couple days. So there was like 2 days I did literally nothing. So, all right. I really wanted to get on the Mini here. Oh man, she's firing up with some authority. Got our alternator charging. Look at that big nuggets, man. Oh. Now, there's one thing I wish this forklift had. And it does have, it already has a valve down there for it. The valve is there. I just need the rod and the actual unit. I want to put a side shifter on this thing. Now, we should be up around 1,100 pounds of copper. At least that's what I'm hoping for. She's heavy, whatever it is. I want to smack the scale. It's not, I got to finish. I started making a bottom for the scale. You'll see in an upcoming video. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I will say the forklift was an absolute savior, but I could have done that without the forklift, no problem. Well, 26. Now we do have like 90 something pounds of. All right. That's my backup emergency brake. We still got some issues to work out, but this thing's a little champion, dude. I love the little mini forklift. I think I'm just gonna name it the Mini. 1226. Okay, so it's gonna be CU 1226 minus 399. Okay, so this is what we got so far on the rotor. We started out with 3,528 pounds. I paid 35 cents a pound for $1,234.80 I paid for that. That's pretty funny. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 2,619 pounds of prepared steel. I got 8 cents a pound for the steel for $209.52. We had 82 pounds of cast aluminum at 60 cents a pound, $49.20 for, that was 2.3% of the weight. And then this is what we're here for, the number 2 copper, 827 pounds. I got $3.50 a pound for that copper. Copper went up when I sold that for $2,894.50, which was 23.44% of the weight. Those are really good percentages for a total of $3,153.22 minus the $12.34. So just profit off of that was $1,918.42. Now, that came in with the whole rotor, which I paid $31.38 for. So right now, I am in the green for $15.22. So, how long did it take me to process that? That first night, I probably spent 2 hours messing with that. I mean, in all reality, it was probably just an hour of work, but me getting set up, me filming, it was like 2 hours. The next day, probably an hour on the first one, and then literally like 20 minutes on the next two. So we're looking at 4 hours of processing. And then overall, with me getting it and selling the steel and selling, let's just say it took me a day, you know? So I basically made $1,900 in a day, which is awesome numbers. I would absolutely do those every single day. Now, there is a big difference between the percentage of copper to steel in that rotor and the stator. And it seems like that's the same across the board. And I'll get into that in another video. But let me know what you guys think. I am really upset because there was actually 4 of those things and I only got 1 of them. I only seen 1. If I would have seen all 4, I would have had all 4. And we would have made some great money. But I'm $15 into the green, so anything beyond that, whatever I get out of that rotor is all strictly profit. So let me know what you guys think. If you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because we got lots more Mega Motor Mayhem coming. And we literally went to war with this thing. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen a copper dance before? That's actually really impressive. I literally just wanted to see if it would cut the whole shaft off. It just kept going right through that shaft. Now obviously you don't want to be wasting your blade and time